Untie her, goddammit! Can't you see she's hurt? She doesn't like being bound and gagged and held in a bag. Hello everybody, welcome back to another exciting episode of Mug and Play. I am Nick. We're playing what may be the finale of Killer Love. Where am I? I stir. Stirred? Only slightly awakening. Dazed, not knowing if what I'm feeling around me is a dream or delusion or reality. I'm sitting up, but I am not sitting still. There is rumbling underneath me. There is wind in my face. Somehow through all this I sense that it's nighttime. I try to speak. My limp mouth only manages a rasping breath. Oh. Awake already? Tisk tisk, that won't do. A familiar bee sting of pain pinches the back of my neck. Ooh! Oh. I feel myself sinking. Then I feel nothing. I am gone. No more rumbling. No more wind in my face. No more me. Oh. I'd be so mad if it were just like, game over, and just the app just closes. By the time Anna came home, I had been stewing in my hate for hours. My hate for her becoming a living thing, eating away at me. I'm back. Jack, hello? I tried to say hi back, but I couldn't. If I said anything at all, the hate would come spilling out of me, and it wasn't time yet. Where are you, Jack? Anna sounded worried. This made me happy. I couldn't fake it anymore. If she saw me, she would know. I ran to the bathroom, slammed the door shut, and locked it. I'll be here, I thought. Until it's time, I'll stay here. If I see her, I'll lose my mind. Anna's footsteps came pattering over to where I was. Sweetie, are you okay? She tried the handle, found it locked. You're still sick? Oh, I knew I shouldn't have gone to work. There was a pause, then she tried again to open the door. Hey, at least say something. You're scaring me. Jack, can you hear me? I'm fine. A sigh of relief. Oh, good. Let me in now, darling. No. It smells in here. Out both ends. I'm staying here for a while. Please open the door, Jack. You don't sound all that good. You sound like you're in pain. I said I'm fine! It's like in addition to wanting to kill her, I was also admittedly very constipated at the time. A lot of grunting. There came another long moment of silence. Please tell me what's wrong. This time I didn't answer. I lay down on the cold tiled floor. I would stay like this until I felt it was about 6 o'clock. It's not like I had a clock in here with me, but it was better to guess than to go out now. You went and hid somewhere because you're waiting until a specific time, and you didn't bring a device that tells time? Jack, have you ever murdered anybody? Jack? Go away. She walked away, and I thought that was it, but I heard her come back a minute later. I'm coming in, Jack. Stand back from the door. The hell is stand back? Something large and heavy struck the door. What the fuck? Stop it! It struck again, and then once more. The flimsy wooden door was starting to cave in the handle anymore, and it would splinter. Anna, stop! There was a dull thud as she let something heavy drop to the floor. Come out then! I hesitated. All right. She grunted as she picked her tool back up again. No, wait! Stop, I'm coming out! The door handle was smashed so badly it almost refused to open. Huh. How's it going, honey? Anna dropped what turned out to be a sledgehammer, dropped it next to her purse, which was on the floor. Where did you get a sledgehammer? I'm a very big Peter Gabriel fan, and I had it as part of an improv class. Don't worry about it. She all but jumped on me with open arms. Don't do that to me again. I backed off away from her. Something is wrong. I can feel it. What happened, Jack? Nothing happened. Is it your... She went to feel my temperature with her hand, but I slapped it away. Don't touch me. My words stunned her for a second. Tch. And we were making such great progress. What went wrong? You know what went wrong. You know damn well. Everything's been wrong, ever since the beginning. You're not making any sense, Jack. For now, just calm down. It's all going to be all right. No, stay away from me. My back touched a wall. I stumbled. And it bent down as if to tie her shoelace. I saw her hand go into her purse. Then she leapt. She was on me before I could react. I thought she'd stab me with something, gut me then and there. Instead, she wrapped her arms around me and put her lips to mine. Tried to pry her off, but she coiled herself around my body like a snake. I couldn't find purchase. I panicked. Her kissing was violent, hardly kissing at all. She's like, I'm just trying to dislodge my jaw and eat you whole. I'm actually a snake. More like she was biting my lips off. Oh my goodness. I tried to put my hands between us and rip her from me, but Anna wouldn't budge. I felt powerless. I couldn't even scream. I tried to, but it was too muffled for anyone to hear. Then in a moment of luck, I managed to stumble around, Anna still on me, until she was the one with her back to the wall. I half ran, half fell into the wall. Anna took the brunt of the impact. Owie! That hurt. She was down on her knees now, rubbing the back of her head with her left hand. Go. Fuck yourself. Jack. No bad language. Murdering is one thing. Potty mouth? That's beneath you. My lips pulsed with pain, felt raw. I touched them and my hand came back bloody. God damn it, I hate the sight of blood. You're a real... I realized very late that there had been another flash of pain during our struggle, feeling like someone would pinch me very strongly in my left shoulder. I looked at the spot and found nothing there. Anna, what was... Anna looked at me, smiled, and opened up her right hand. It took me a few seconds to see what she was holding there. My eyes were having trouble focusing. Oh, a syringe. An empty syringe. Oh, shit. That sure was tricky. What'd you drug me with? She waved the question away, like it was no concern of mine. She's like, don't you worry about what's flowing through your veins. You let me worry about what's flowing through your veins. Something to help you go into a nice long sleep. Isn't that nice? Then we can begin your re-education. Your re-education. Don't fuck with me. I took a step towards her. My legs felt heavy. Was it just me, or was it already getting hard to move? I'll never go through that again. You hear? I grabbed at her, but my hand struck the wall instead, almost a second after Anna had moved out of the way. Easy now. She put her hand on my shoulder. Just what are you trying to do? Fuck off. She's like, you're trying to fuck off? Well, you're about to fuck off to sleep, so, you know, maybe aim it in that direction. I twisted around to get her, but it was like moving underwater. Oh, please don't do this, Jack. You're making it too fun to tease you. I won't be able to hold back. I stumbled down, just barely catching myself before my head hit the floor. Oh, goddamn. My eyes wandered up to the ceiling. My limbs were lead. I felt I could not move. There you go. Help. I was a fly. Help. Trapped in a spider's web. Honestly, what are you doing? Help. With no way out. Stop that. Help. The neighbors will think we're weird. I went to shout again, but something caught in my throat, and instead I nearly coughed my lungs out on the floor. Are you all tuckered out now, sweetie? Goodness, you really had some fight in you. You're pretty scary. Next time, I'll definitely... What's that? I heard it then, too. The front door handle rattled, then someone banged on it. Ah. Anna laughed. I think I know who this is. And it dawned on me, too. I tried to shout again, but I was still coughing. Anna went to the front door on tiptoes and checked the peephole. She had to put her hand over her mouth to stop herself from giggling. Oh, no. To me, she mouthed the words, "Guess who?" I knew who. She was here early, and I'd failed her. Very early. Anna waited until the banging started again. In a single fluid motion, she unlocked the door, opened it, and stood back. Ah! Grace stumbled in, her toothpick of a knife in hand. Great! Jack! What? Anna was a blur. She elbowed Grace in the stomach, then jumped back as if expecting Grace to slash at her. Grace did nothing of the sort. Her knife slipped from the hand. She fell right down after it. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Huh? That's it? Really? After closing and locking the door again, Anna stepped closer, fearless now. She kicked Grace in the ribs. Gah! You invade someone's home and this is all you can do? Someone's precious home? Please stop kicking me. It's really painful. I'm sorry. Anna sighed. You're hopeless. She went to her purse and rummaged through it. I knew you had your hand in this. You're the only one who can corrupt my Jack this way. Well, no more. Anna brought back another syringe, this one still filled with a clear liquid. This is a Jack dose. Try not to die, okay? Stop. Stop that. I had managed to stand back up. I wasn't going to let this freak hurt Grace. Leave her alone. Christ's sake, don't do that. Do what? I looked again. It had already been done. The syringe was empty. I'd been too slow. Sit down and be a good patient boy again, while I decide what to do with this girl. Anna wandered off into another room. She shouted from there, "Do we have any rope, Jack? I'm sure I bought some." I rushed to where Grace was on the floor. She wasn't squirming in pain anymore. Instead, she was lying down incredibly still. For a second, I thought she was dead, and my heart sank, but she was still alive. She was breathing quick, shallow breaths. Her eyes were closed but fluttering. Shit. I needed to get her to a doctor. I looked up into the entrance. By some miracle, Anna had left the key in the door. What about duct tape, Jack? Hey, Jack? I managed to turn the key in the lock, even in the state I was in. I turned back to Grace. Though she probably couldn't hear me, I had to tell her something. Grace, I'll go get help. I'll be back soon. This is fucking intense. Oh my good golly gosh, gosh darn, gosh. God damn. It's that intense. I couldn't carry her out. I was on the verge of collapsing on my own. The best I could do was get someone down on the street to help me. I turned the handle using both hands. The door wouldn't open. What the knobs? Who invented these? Oh no. The door was bolted shut. Anna must have added the bolt lock on her own. Mine and Grace's apartment didn't have one. I tried to unlock it, but my fingers wouldn't move like I wanted them to. I tried and tried again. At best, I managed to get my nails caught on the bolt, almost ripping them off. I nearly cried from frustration. Just like a stupid lock. We don't have one of these at our house. On the verge of giving up and letting go, I looked around the small apartment, found my means of escape. You gonna take a window? I'll either have to use my really nice cuffs on her or go to the... Jack? Where are... Oh, shit. Anna had seen me hanging out the window, legs first. She ran over to me. I slid further back. Jack, you'll fall. Yeah. It was a miracle I managed to slide back the curtains and open the window with my useless hands. Stay away from me. I was holding onto the windowsill with open palms and I was slipping. No, you'll hurt yourself. Take my hand. I glanced at the street below. When I had gone to climb out, it didn't look like much of a drop. This is only the second floor after all. Now I wasn't so sure. There was so much empty space between me and the hard concrete. Take my hand, Jack. If I landed well enough, though, I'd be fine. Probably. What are you waiting for? Anna grabbed my wrists. Bye. And I'm just out the back. Just peace out. I floated. Well, floated for a hot second, and then, the impact knocked the wind right out of me. You're lucky if that's the worst that happened. There wasn't much pain, but I knew I'd landed badly. I looked down at my body. My leg was the shape no leg should be. Oh goodness. It was the shape of an arm. I came back to consciousness, gasping for air. I looked at my leg. There's a blanket over it. That can't be good. I pushed the blanket aside. My leg is there, in a cast. It's ramrod straight. The sight calms me. Back. Oh, good. I still have a leg. Only then do I realize that I'm not in my hospital bed. Oh, Chapter 8. All together now. I am in a wheelchair in some abandoned place. It's cold. Good morning, sleepyhead. Anna is there, with a large sack of who knows what at her feet. I wait until my breath is back before speaking. Of course you're here. Has there ever been a bad moment in my life without you? She says nothing, only smiles. I look around. So you kidnapped me. She's like, no, we just redecorated your apartment. What do you think? And he's like, not a fan. Not a fan. The hospital will find you. No, no, no. I didn't kidnap you, dear. You were discharged. I did all the paperwork and everything. You got out a little early. I'm sure that makes you glad. But you were sleeping, so I had to sign for you as well. The doctor didn't mind much, though. He even let me cancel your rehab facility stay. God damn it. Now I'm gonna walk with a limp. That asshole of a doctor. He didn't even have a face. So nobody is looking for me. This is it. She has me where she wants me. She's won. Or at least that's what I want her to think. I slip my thumb under my cast and smile. It's still there, right where I put it. Why did you bring me here, Anna? And what does he have up his sleeve? Or in this case, in his cast. And where is here? You mean you don't recognize it? I told you, it's your place. We redecorated. You said you weren't a fan, remember? Take a look outside. I look out the busted windows. We're fairly high up. On the ground below us is a sea of tall grass. In the middle of the grass is a square of dark concrete. This is where you showed your love to me, by burning everything that reminded you of that girl. Tell me where she is, now. Oh, I was surprised how nonchalant you were about this. And it kicks the bag at her feet, and it whines, like, oh, good dirt. Oh, God. It isn't a bag, it's Grace, bound and gagged. Untie her, goddammit. Can't you see she's hurt? She doesn't like being bound and gagged and held in a bag. She's not hurt. She's fine, see? She's just gonna kick the bag again. Dead person wouldn't have said ow. Anna removes the rag she'd stuffed in Grace's mouth. I gave her water and kept her fed and everything. It's like having a pet turtle. Simple. Well, most of the time. But I tell you what, she used to be a real handful. Grace only stares blankly. Let Grace go, you monster. Take those cuffs off. Grace's arms are cuffed behind her back. Her legs are cuffed together too. She's mumbling something now. Let her go yourself. I'll give you the key. Anna dangles the key in my face. It's never that easy with you. What do you want? Are you serious? Are you actually serious? You're asking me what I want, Jack? I want the same gosh darn thing I've been telling you all this time. Hey, language. What did I say? I want you to remember us. Well, I remember. You do? My feelings come pouring out of me. I kept them bottled up for so long. Yes, I do. You killed my family, my father, my mother, and even my fucking dog. Oh. Shit. There. Are you happy, you sick freak? I saw your little picture book. That's how you have fun, is it? Drawing pictures? Reminiscing? Using analogies? Like wolves and sheep? Is that why you want me to remember too, huh? So you can see me scream and beg for my life? Well, fuck you. I'm not begging for anything. I take out the scalpel I stole from the doctor and hid under my cast. If you come any closer, I'll gut you, I swear. Now let Grace go. This is between you and me only. She has nothing to do with it. Don't ruin more people's lives than you already have. Ooh, Jack Friday, you're taking control. Jack? I'm not asking twice. Do it. Oh, Jack. Anna heaves a resigned sigh. Just, you really know how to disappoint a girl. When you said, ugh, darn it. Hey, language, what did I say? You've been warned twice now. I should have known, but for a second... What the hell are you talking about? Jack, you... Ugh, fine. I'm done trying to do this, even though it would have been so romantic. What are you... I feel something bad coming. She reaches into her purse, takes out something small. She lets it fall to the ground. It's my journal. My hands are shivering. I don't understand. Jack? What? You got it all wrong, even after seeing the picture book. I didn't kill your family. You killed mine. What? Her words are one I hadn't considered. Hey, that makes two of us. I hadn't considered that either. I hadn't dared consider them. But now that they have been said, I know that they are true, and that truth hits me like a bullet between the eyes. Oh. The dam I've had in my brain for 15 years breaks, spills over, memories come gushing out. Where am I? I'm somewhere dark and cramped. A hidey hole! I'm hiding in my hidey hole. I'm back there. I don't think I ever really left. Where are you, Jack? Stop running away! No. No! Please don't let him find me. Please. Please, 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 please. Just writing in another journal. Please, 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 please. There you are. Pain. So much pain it makes me vom. I'm not used to it yet. I'll never be used to it. I don't think anyone could live with this pain. Well, have you considered seeing a therapist? I can't. Mom, help me. Cold eyes. Like she's looking at dirt. It's always like this. Day in and day out. It will never stop. Oh, so he's the wolf that got rejected and then brought in, but one day it does stop. There's silence. Nothing but silence. A quiet so bottomless it lets nothing exist, especially not me. It isn't bad. There's no pain. But what is it? But things start moving again. I have no say in the matter. I'm being swept along. It's alright now, Jack. You're safe with us. A pair of warm strangers. Can't even imagine how tough it was for you. You can call me Mom if you want, but you don't have to. Mom? Yes. Oh, thank you so much, Jack. We love you. Oh. So, they pretend to be nice. They pretend to like me. They give me food to eat and give me books to read and all sorts of other things. They're trying to make me like them. They're very clever. But I'm more clever than they are. Are you? Somebody kills their dog. I like the dog. They must have killed the dog. I hope nobody kills dogs, ever. It's what they'll do to me too. I know what they're like, what they're all like. I don't want to die. I've gotten used to living again. It's like I don't want to die, I just started liking it. So one night I take a knife. Oh. Oh. I visit the girl they're keeping, with their blood still on me. I did it. Did what? What was that noise? I thought it would be obvious with all that blood. I say it anyway. They're dead. Dead? The girl's eyes open wide. Her grip on her pillow tightens. Who is... Mom and Dad? I thought she'd be happy, but she starts crying. They're not happy tears. They're sad tears. What? I stabbed your mom and your dad. Why are you angry at me? Scared tears, too. She's holding the pillow between us like she wants it to protect her. She's afraid of me. I mean, I think that makes sense, Jack. Why? Why do you think, dingus? You're free now. They won't hurt you. She cries harder. She's like, they weren't hurting me, dummy! It's so piercing in my eyes. I don't understand. I did a good thing. You didn't. I'll see you later. The crying is so loud I have to go outside. It's cold. Steam rises from the warm blood. Ooh. I did a good thing. No, you didn't. Didn't I? No, you didn't. I did. No, you didn't. But there's doubt now. I think of their eyes when they woke up with their necks opened up. Ugh. They weren't angry. I didn't know what they were. Probably surprised, if I had to guess. Now I think they were sad. I'm confused. So confused. I've never been this confused. I drop the knife. Sobs come out of me even though I don't want to cry. It's all too much. Yeah, I agree. The whole world has come crashing down on me. I can't handle it. I'll break. I hear a voice then. It's coming from inside me. It's my own voice. It's whispering. It says, "This did not happen to you. It didn't happen at all. To anyone. It was all a dream. You'll forget about it in the morning." So I lay down, and I sleep. And by morning I've forgotten. Okay. Well then. We all learned some things about some characters. Something tells me not everybody in this game is perfect. This all comes back to me in a single flash of understanding. I sit there for a minute, barely breathing, as the weight of it passes over me. When I finally look around again, I realize my jaw hurts. I've been clenching it. Do you? Yes, I remember now. Anna still looks suspicious of me. Can you prove it? You used to have short hair, Anna. I teased you about it. I said you look like a boy. You're... Anna takes a few steps towards me. She collapses with her head in my lap. You're back. I'm so happy. I'm so happy I could die. There. I run my fingers through her hair. I can't help but pity her. Anna starts talking, but her sobs make it hard for her to speak. I knew if I waited, you'd come back to me. That was really cruel, you know, what you did. You showed me everything, and then went away. I offer her the end of my blanket. She blows her nose on it and takes a few deep breaths to calm herself. Like, thanks. That's gross. And I have no way to wash my blanket. Thank you. Thanks. You taught me everything, you know, Jack. I can't even thank you enough for that. At first I was scared and I hated you. I was really stupid, huh? But the more I thought about you, and I thought about you a lot, the more the truth became so obvious. You showed me what the world is really like. There are sheep and there are wolves. You are a wolf, and I am too, right? That's what you saw in me back then, right? That's why you spared me. And that's why I love you, because we were made for each other. Oh, so there are two yanderes in this game. It's just I'm one of them. That is very twisty. You love me? I do. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. And you love me too. I see. Anna kisses me on the cheek before picking the scalpel up from the ground. I dropped it at some point. She places it gently in my lap, then wheels me over to Grace. Grace is lying on her side. Her eyes are focused now. They're looking at me. But I can't help but feel she's not seeing me. I'm close enough to hear the words she's hissing out. Kill her. Kill her. Kill her. Kill her. Please. There's a whistling quality to her voice. I bend down and pull her lips back. What? She's missing some teeth. Ooh, ew. Don't worry, we can get that taken care of later. We'll get some chiclets in there. You'll be just fine. I turn to Anna. Ah, well, that's how many? Just 4. No more than that. And I didn't enjoy it or anything. Sure, you knocked out 4 of her teeth and you fucking hated it. She just really wouldn't shut up until I did that. Anna's eyes dart sideways. I follow them and see a pair of pliers on the ground, alongside a towel and a bottle of what might be rubbing alcohol. Ugh, she yanked them out. Are you mad? I don't answer. How do I feel? You know, I didn't kill Buddy. What? You didn't? No. Then who did? I shrug. I thought you did it. Could have been anyone. Anna thinks it over, but eventually also shrugs. Oh, it doesn't matter, really. Hee. I guess it doesn't. I think it was you. Jack kills Grace, or Jack doesn't kill Grace. I don't want to kill anybody. I don't want to kill Grace. No, Jack does not kill Grace. Keys. Give me the keys, Anna. Are you sure? Yes. Anna looks at me very carefully. In the end, she hands me the keys to Grace's cuffs. I bend over to the side so I can unlock them. It's very awkward at first, but I soon get the hang of it, and Grace is free. She's lying down on the ground. I think she's asleep. I touch one of her wrists where the cuffs have dug into her skin. She breathes in sharply, but doesn't wake up. She's like, ah! That hurts. I'm trying to fucking sleep. Her lips are cracked. She's very pale. Why did you do that? Why do you think? I asked you first. I place my blanket under Grace's head so it isn't touching the hard concrete. But not the part that Anna blew her nose on. That'd be gross. Is it a part of your plan? I wheel myself around to face Anna. My arms are already tired. I'm weak. Jack? The scalpel is still in my lap. My plan, huh? My master plan. Jack kills Anna? Or Jack doesn't kill Anna? Huh? Grace did say that Anna would not stop until she was dead. And from what we've seen so far, that's kind of right. And Anna's like, you're a wolf, and I'm a wolf. But she's like, I'm a wolf, but she hasn't actually killed anybody. Jack Friday has killed multiple people. Killed her parents. Like, I don't know why. Or maybe they were her foster parents. I don't know. Either way. Yeah, I think you gotta go. Also, that technically makes them siblings in some manner. And they did the nasty. And I don't know. Jack kills Anna. Yes. I guess this is part of it. Though my arms are heavy, I manage one quick swing. Just, yeah! That was oddly timed. It's a good swing, too. Anna doesn't even have time to bring her hands up to her throat. Ooh. I know it's just a game, but I still feel bad that I actually hurt someone. The drop in blood pressure drives her to the floor. I know that business. Drop in blood pressure will send your ass to the ground. She stares at me for a while, mouthing words I can't understand. Less than a minute later, she stops. She's gone. Phew! I place the scalpel in her hand, then fold her fingers around it. Fingers crossed! So just crossing her fingers around the scalpel. Oh, they're trying to make it look like she did it to herself. Behind me, I hear Grace stirring from her sleep. I get to her so fast I nearly run her over. Grace, I'm stopping by... I mean, hang on. Sorry, I hit your leg. Let me back up. Grace? Grace, are you awake? Can you hear me? Her eyes flutter open. She sees me and smiles, but she's like missing teeth. It's like, we'll get that fixed. So you're saying she did it to herself. Why? Why? I don't know why. Maybe she saw no way out. I say the first thing she can think of. I'm too tired for anything else. Yeah, you sure had her cornered, eh? Yes, me and my broken leg and unconscious girlfriend, we really had her up against the ropes. The inspector taps at my wheelchair with his foot. He sees me as harmless. Or I hope he does. I hope he'll let me go soon. He doesn't. Oh. So do we go to jail? Come on, Friday. That can't be it. Give me the whole story. I repeat what I said. Anna killed herself. I don't know why. She must have lost her mind. The inspector doesn't look happy. He's been questioning me for hours. Now he's about to start over again, ask me everything once more. I can tell he's going to do it. He's done it so many times. But a knock on the door interrupts him. Someone's calling him out. Don't go running off now. Meanwhile, I'm in my wheelchair like... He laughs as he walks off. A minute later, there's a crashing sound like someone's thrown a chair. Within the hour, they let me leave. Okay. What was that about? I'm visiting Grace in the hospital. She's been treated for fatigue and dehydration. Hey, you'll be out soon, right? What do you want to do when you get out of here? What's the first thing? She makes a happy sound. Oh, I thought about it a lot. But I don't know. I like to do anything, as long as it's with you, Jack. Aw. I squeeze her hand. I want us to go on a long walk somewhere. Grace looks down at my leg. Yeah, I know. Me too. I'd love to go on a walk. But I'll be walking again in no time. You'll see. I can't wait. Going on a walk would be perfect. A long walk, somewhere far away. Even when she smiles, she doesn't show much teeth. It's for the best. At least for a little bit. She must be self-conscious of how she looks, with 4 of them gone. I would be too, yeah. I understand. I don't remember all that well, but I think at least one was a front tooth. Ooh. How would you not remember if one of them was a front tooth? That's pretty... They're right there. You'd know. I mean, I agree. If you're self-conscious about your teeth, same. I didn't have a B. I was just trying to say that me too. Hey, Jack? Hey. I know what you did, you know. What? I saw everything. You saw what? She brings her finger to one side of her neck and slides it across the other side like... I saw that. The meaning is clear. And? Thank you. I hoped for so long that you'd come save me, and then there you were. You were so brave. It was amazing. I never could have done that. That's it? That's it. What, you were worried I'd tell someone? Geez, you should know I wouldn't do that. It was my idea to kill her in the first place, remember? I can't tell anybody I'd be implicated. That's what we call a catch-22. And I love you too much to tell on you anyway. Hey. Everyone deserves a ride or die in their life. Everyone deserves a partner that is their ride or die. And in this case, their ride and die. But they're not the one who dies. I told them Anna killed herself. That's why you put the knife in her hand, isn't it? That was very clever of you. And now she's gone and there's nothing in our way anymore. Isn't that amazing? Yes. It's like, Grace, you are aware that this now makes at least 3 people that Jack has killed, and you're just like, I love him. I don't... Listen, if you're happy, then be happy. Yeah. Hey Jack. I did think of something to do when I'm out after all. What's that? I'll hold you close, and I'll never let go of you, ever again. She got the most innocent smile I've ever seen. Aww. I mean, out of context, that also sounds kind of yandere. I see. Well... I guess this is fine too. I smile. You like the sound of that, don't you? Yeah, I was just thinking. Yeah? Things are going so incredibly well. Are they? It's like the whole world is bending over backwards for us. Even though what, Jack? Even though I've killed like 3 people? No, it's nothing. We have every right to be happy, don't we? We do. We deserve this, the most out of anyone in the world. Yeah, we do. Huh. Who knew? Psychopaths can have a happy ending after all. We talk and smile and laugh together, 2 people on their way to a happily ever after. Is that it? It is! Oh my goodness! We did it! We reached the end of Killer Love. We killed, and we loved. We spared one life, and we not so spared another. Okay then. I enjoyed this game. I was really unsure about it at first, but it got me. It pulled me to the end, and I know there's multiple endings to this game, so I definitely highly recommend you play this game. Check out those other endings. Maybe see what happens when you go the other route. When you decide, you know what, I prefer Anna. Let's eat Grace for a snack and bounce out of here. Because that's also probably one of the probable endings. And there it is. Wow. This is quite a trip. This is fun, and I'm glad I played this game. I'm gonna put a link in the description, like I do every episode, so you can check this game out. Check out those multiple endings. Perhaps in the future we'll be playing more games by the folks who created this one. But thank you so much for hanging out with me, and we'll be playing some more games on the channel, so hit that subscribe button to see more. Check me out on Twitch at twitch.tv/mugandplay, where you can watch me play games live, and have a good day. So thank you all. I love you, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.